Hello everyone, you are welcome once again. The question on the board read x to power 5 minus 5x to power 3 plus 4x is equal to 0. If x is greater than or equal to 1, then what is the two possible solution to the equation? So what do you notice here? X is raised to the power of 5. So in this equation, we are expecting to get 5 possible solutions that will satisfy this equation. But remember that the equation says if x is greater than 1, then we are going to find the two possible solutions to the equation. So the first thing we are going to do is to rewrite the equation, which is what x to power 5 minus 5x to power 3 plus 4x is equal to 0. The first thing we're going to do is to factorize the left hand side of this equation. What do you notice here? X. So x is common here. We're going to factor out x. And when we are factoring x, we're going to factor the one that have the least power, the small power. So here is x to power 5, x to power 3, and here is x to power 1. So we factor out x to power 1, then we open bracket. Now we're going to divide. X to power 5 divided by x is going to be what? X to power 4, then minus 5, then x to power 3 divided by x is going to be what? X to power 2, then plus 4x divided by x is going to remain 4, which is going to be equal to 0. And remember, when two terms is multiply each other and is equal to 0, it's either one of them is equal to 0. So, but we don't know which one is 0, so we equate x to be 0 or x to power 4 minus 5x to power 2 plus 4 is equal to 0. Now, this is the first value of x. Now, we're going to solve for the remaining 4 value of x from this equation. So, next thing we're going to do is to do factorization again. To do the factorization, the leading coefficient here is 1. So, we're going to consider this constant, which is what? Positive 4. So, we look for 2 factors of 4. When we multiply, we get 4. And when we add, we get negative 5. So we are going to 1 and 4 are factors of 4. So when we multiply 1 and 4, it's going to give us 4. When 1 plus 4 is going to give us 5. But we are looking for negative 5. When we add negative here, add negative here. Negative 1 plus negative 4 is going to give us negative 5. The negative 1 multiplied by negative 4 is going to give us positive 4. So therefore, the two number we are going to use is negative 1, negative 4. So in factorization, what do we do? We open two brackets. Is equal to, we equate it to 0. So now, x is raised to the power of 4. We're going to take the half of it. It's going to be what? X to power 2. Then here, x to power 2. The first number is what? Negative 1. The second number is negative 4. And also, when two terms is multiplied, itself is equal to 0. It's either the first one, x minus 2, x to power 2 minus 1 is equal to 0, or x to power 2 minus 4 is equal to 0. Now we're going to take this one to the right hand side of this equation. So x squared now will be equal to positive 1 when this negative cross the equality sign. So now we're going to take the square root of both sides in order to eliminate this square. So we take the square root here, square root. This square is going to cancel the square root. X now will be equal to square root of is going to be a positive or negative 1. Or x squared, then when we take this negative 4 to the other side, become positive 4. We take the square root of both sides. This is going to eliminate this. So x now be equal to square root of 4 is going to be a positive or negative 2. So we are getting the 5 value of x. X is equal to 0, x is 1 or negative 2, then x is positive 2 or negative 2. So, but the question say, if x is greater than 1, then what is the two possible solution? So x is greater than 1, meaning x is greater than or equal to 1, meaning from 1 up to upward. So here x is equal to 0. So 0 is less than 1. So this is not satisfying this question. Now let's see the second one. X is equal to positive 1 or negative 1. So therefore, positive 1 will satisfy the equation. X is equal to 1, but negative 1 will not satisfy because negative 1 is less than 1. And here, x is equal to negative 2 or positive 2. So negative 2 will not satisfy because negative 2 is less than 1. Then positive 2 is greater than 1. So therefore, we take positive 2. So therefore, the two possible solutions to the equation as x is greater than or equal to 1 is the same as what? 1 and 2. But remember that these 5 solutions satisfy the equation. But in respect to the equation, we're going to pick only 1 and 2. Thank you for watching, and please follow and subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks.